let's just go ahead and jump on into it. Jim, you learned a valuable lesson tonight. Never mess with people just cause they don't like each other. Of course they gonna tag team you. They got a mutual enemy, you. You still didn't see that coming. You had a little leg up, then you lost that leg all of a sudden. And Candace was kicking the dog hell out of you out the hand and then kicked you in your, kneed you in your nuts. And then you went on the ground and Candace was kicking. I mean, she was kicking like she was digging for gold. I guess Hannah Christianity kicked back in and she decided to get Candace off of him. And that's where the whole thing happened. And Candace, you had him, you should have stayed on him like grits. And what is all this? What we doing here, Candace? What is this? What we doing? If you wanted him, you could have got him. What was stopping you? You had the means, the opportunity. All you had to do is jump, run, and jump, and you would have had him. I want to know why you stopped and why you did all this in his face like you scanned him. Why you ain't hit him again? You could have knocked the hell out of him. Ain't like Hannah was holding you back. Ain't like the maid sitting up there, the maids, and wondering, do I need to break it up? What's going on? Cause the maid would just sit up there like what nothing going on. I guess she said, good, somebody got her with his rule behind. And so after that happened and after everybody then calmed down, now we back to the blame game. Now Hannah, I understand Benny is your son. He a dummy. Hannah, I understand Candace is your daughter. She's a gold digger. Don't be mad at Jim because he's trying to get back some money that don't belong to him in the first place, and then call yourself, tell him don't threaten your son, don't hurt your son anymore, and all that other mess you was talking like. Do we have to play the blame game again? And do we have to really tell it who all fault this is in the first place? Why I appreciate a mommy and daughter duo. Do we need to go back to who fault this is? Do we really need to go back there? This all stem for Candace and her thirst for somebody else's cash. She started this. Benny ended it by keeping that money. That's why he got stabbed. He deserved to got stabbed. He should have gave Catherine back her money, and this would have never happened to him. Do we really need to rewind that and go back to who fault this really is? Candace, and then Benny for not returning the money because he let Candace get in his head, and he decided to not return the money and turn it back there and keep the money. Do we really need to go back there, Hannah and Catherine? Lord Jesus, have mercy. You need a prayer. You really do. Uh, um. Between you and Jim and y'all dominance of each other, you saying that ain't none of your money, that ain't none of his money, that's your money. And then he said, I don't care, I want the $8 million back, and I stab him again if I have to make an example out of him if he don't return the money in 24 hours. And y'all sitting up there fighting over who money it is. Jim, you know that ain't none of your money, buddy. You married into her family, which made you have this money. The $8 million to be exact, that don't belongs to you, belongs to Catherine and her family. So let's not pretend and let's not go there, Jim. She got that over you. But as for her crimes you helped cover, Catherine, you ain't got too much of a leg up with him. Cause if it wasn't for that old rude ass man, you probably be locked up, right along with Veronica was locked up, right along with Candace was locked up, right along with Jeffrey was locked up, right along with Wyatt locked up. You would have been locked up seeing all them getting locked up, and now why you getting locked up. So let's not act like you got a big leg up over Jim. Yeah, it might be your money. Yeah, he shouldn't be doing all this, acting like it's his money, like he worked hard for it. I'ma give you that one. But you forgot you chased Veronica all the way around that house with a knife, trying to kill her. Did you forget that you tried to kill? That you did try. You killed Jennifer Salison, and he covered that whole thing up by using the dummy DA or the assistant dummy DA, Sarah, to recover all that evidence against you. So let's not pretend like you got so much dominance over Jim. Cause just as much as you got a leg up, you got a leg down technically, and he got a somewhat kind of leg up because he helped keep you out of trouble when you lose your old mind and decide to go around here shooting people and acting like you the judge and the prosecutor. So both of y'all ain't got no type of power over each other. In my opinion, y'all both equal. Catherine, you might be here. Jim might be a little lower than you, or y'all might be even. I'll let y'all two figure it out which one got the most dominance over each other. Benny, go away. Really? You ain't even much recovered yet, fully yet, halfway yet. And what you think you gonna do? Pop a stitch and start bleeding to death? Like, what the hell you thought you was gonna do out there talking mess on that man's driveway? If I was Jim, I would have threw everything out my house at your behind to see how quick you can run from it. Out there in my driveway, disturbing my peace, out there hollering, thinking you gonna bust a darn grape and you got stitches in your body. Like, what the hell you thought you was gonna do? I just want to know what the hell you thought you was gonna do. Out there talking all that mess, out there moving like you gonna bust a grape. You can't even much bust pavement, so what the hell you thought you was gonna do? That's all I want to know, what you thought you was doing or what you thought you was proving. Like, if I was Jim and I would have been that petty enough, I would have broke a couple of vases. Anything I can get to throw down there at you that see you doing this, trying to avoid it, I would have did it to make you pop a stitch and show you how bad you really is down there talking all that mess. And watch you bleed on my driveway. You got a whole lot of nerves, Benny, and I cannot and I will not with you. Like, boy, you tried every last one of my damn nerves today. Well, not really. But you was a whole trip down there talking all that mess, knowing you still ain't recovered, not even much 50% yet, and you got the biggest mouth down there talking all that mess, like you gonna do anything, or you gonna bust anything, or like you gonna scare a fly. Like, really? I just sat there and laughed at you the whole entire time. You down there talking all that mess. I'm like, now what the hell he gonna do? What grape he think he gonna buzz? What pecan he think he gonna crack? What fly he think he gonna do this at and scale? Like, I just sat down there and laughed at you. Cause you was ridiculous, bringing your happy behind down there thinking you was gonna do something. You can't even much move without hurting yourself. Now what the hell fighting you think you gonna do and get up? Bye, Benny. Bye. I ain't got the time nor the energy with you. Speaking of Candace, let's go ahead and get her all the way to hell on out of the way. So, of course, it's not going to stop with her. She still obsessed with somebody else's money. She went to the hotel where she was crying, I guess, called Bennett. Oh, yeah, and speaking of that, I knew it was something else I had to say. I'm not reading notes. They right there. I'm way back here, so I'm just going on top of memory right now. If I forget something, forgive me. But Benny, I got another bone to pick with you. Better yet, I got another bone to hit you across your head with. Maybe you'll grow a little bit of sense or a little bit of common sense. So, you gonna do a henna tonight and show Candace a picture of her son proving what exactly? Telling her she need to change. She need to stop doing what she doing. But last time I checked, you was willing to be down and able and willing just as long as you got half of this money that don't belong to her. Now all of a sudden you telling her she should stop. Think about her son. Look at her son. She can't look at her son. You you is a whole mess, Benny. I ain't got the time or the energy for you. I'm gonna give you the same amount of energy I'm gonna give Jeffrey, dumbass, when he come up. And I think I'm to him now. But we gonna get to Candace and Mr. Elect to get her some help what she need. And she breaking down, crying. Lyndon was there for her. Thursday finally came into play after all this time. The thirst finally came into play, and he finally done something right. Congratulations, Landon. You get an award tonight. I don't know what kind of award you gonna get, but you deserve an award tonight for at least being there for Candace in her time of need. Cause Lord knows she need to grieve. She need to own responsibility for all this happening in her life, her losing her child and all this and that. So if you can help her shape out of it, Mr. Elect and your psychiatrist or whoever she fit to talk to, by all means, she need all the help she can get. And I'm glad you there for her when she need it. Oh, we got another dummy, Wyatt. Which dummy do I want first? Let's do Wyatt. He easy. He only had one scene today. Thank the Lord. Wyatt, I'ma pray for you. That's about all I can say for you. I'm gonna pray for you. Really? You really thought the DA was gonna give you any type of drugs? He did right by giving you legal drugs, not illegal drugs. You sure want that stuff that bad, huh? A doctor, really? Boy, you ain't got a whole lot of big balls lately. First it was the DA don't mind doing it in front of the DA. Now you sit up here begging the DA for the head. Now he won't give you the head. Now you got the balls to ask a doctor where the drugs at. I need the drugs or I'm not testifying. Like you got any power or like you... He really don't need your testimony, really. I don't know why the hell he wants your testimony so bad. It ain't gonna prove nothing. The right lawyer, the right questions, you'll crack like an egg on that witness stand. I don't know why he wants you so bad and why he think you'll be good to his case. I don't know what he aiming for, what he reaching for. I don't know what the hell he think you gonna give you that somebody else wouldn't give you. But I don't know what his deal is, but he need to give it up. And why they gonna never change it? He want them hits and you gonna give it to him, I guess. But anyways, though, George, go find you another tree to bark up under, because Wyatt ain't finna give you nothing you want. You put him on the witness stand, the right person. Well, I don't think y'all doing that type of stuff. Or y'all gonna do it or whatever. But yeah, you got a lot of big balls to put Wyatt on the stand. Anybody can scare him up, jump up at him like this and he'll crack. Like, why would you want to arrest that? Like, you had the evidence to convict them. You don't have the evidence to convict them now. You hitching your story to Wyatt, which if all people are drug addicts, he can't even sit down for two... You know what, George? If you like it, I love it. If you want to risk your whole case on Wyatt, you go ahead and have fun with that. I hope it gets you somewhere, and I hope you get whatever the hell you reaching for. I hope you achieve it. I wouldn't trust Wyatt as far as I can throw him, unless you gonna plan on keeping him doped up on the drugs. And then I wouldn't trust him anyways with them glassy eyes, sitting up there high as a darn kite, spilling out his goods. But if that's what you want, you go right on ahead. You have fun with that one, I guess. Madison, I thought you said you was gonna find somebody else to replace you. So tell me again why you sitting on David's doorstep waiting patiently for him to come home. I thought you said you was finding a replacement after you saw dumbass or Jeffrey gonna mess around with Mr. Officer, whether he see it or not and can't see straight. He willing to be there for Mr. Officer. You said you was gonna find you somebody else to replace you because you don't want to end your life short by dealing with an idiot and a hothead, but yet you sitting up there on the... I just shook my head at you too, like, I thought you had enough. Obvious you didn't have enough. And now they throwing Veronica in the mix. Madison, you finna die, buddy. It was nice knowing you, but you finna die. You seen how quick when Veronica saw you and David said, oh, my nerves, he a man. Madison come here and he came down the stairs, and you see how quick Veronica told you, oh, we'll find somebody else. You dismissed. Okay, Madison, I want to wish you good luck. I hope you got everything in life that you wanted out of life. I don't know how old you is. You got to be around Jeffrey age or whatnot. I hope you got all your bucket list cleared up and checked off. I hope you got a life insurance policy because your family gonna need it. I hope all your bills are current for your family can at least get some type of money for after burying you and doing your funeral and all that. Cause they gonna need all that and more what you dealing with. You got a nut and now you got a devil nut. It ain't time for you to start running yet. You might want to start running now, get you a head start. Look like you got on some tennis shoes already. You better start running now before the fire catch you and start to burn you up. So you whatever. David might be dying, Jeffrey might be dying, might as well add you on to the list of death too. So whatever, is your life, not mine. Throw away your life away from for Jeffrey if you want to. You have fun with that one. Jeffrey, I have no words for you. I'm just counting down the days to your death. That man done embarrassed you, then beat you up how many times? Then did so much stuff for you and you still there. You went to his bedside and you said you never left and you still there. He said, I love you, you love him too. He wants you to see this apartment that he got for both of y'all and you willing to go. Jeffrey, bye. That's about all I got for you. Goodbye. I hope you don't die. I hope your death ain't painful. That's about all I can say for you. And I hope you got your where you feel family. Veronica rich, David rich. They'll have enough money to bury you in. Whatever. But I hope you enjoyed your life too while you at it. David, this plan of yours with Veronica, easing her back in, you gonna try to make it work, or you try to make her put down her guard where you can get her back, try to set her up, or whatever you're trying to do with her. Good luck with that, I guess. You dealing with a whole devil, but you don't realize that. You think if you you ease her in slowly, and then you'll get to bite her head off before she bite your head off, or you stab her before she stab you, or if you shoot her in the head before she shoot you. I don't know what your game is. I don't know what your motive is, but okay, trying to make this work or what. David, good luck with that when you're going to need it too. And you better hope you don't wind up dead. Veronica ain't going to die. She done fell off a whole staircase. She done got stabbed in the boob by a Perry knife. What else did happen to this heifer? She got stabbed, knocked out the Perry. She got put out. She fell off some stairs. She got stabbed with a Perry knife. Something else happened to that heifer. But that heifer still ain't dead or hurt or no broken bones at all. You the one sitting up here dealing with a sore back and your skin off your back. But if you want to try to bite the devil neck out before it bites yours off, you go right on here. I hate to see you go, David, but I won't miss you. But you thinking you gonna get Veronica before she gets you. That'll be a chilly day in hell. You better hope you grab her before she grab you. That's all I got to say about that matter. And I did everything without looking at my nose. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.